Good morning. Good morning. I was able to find a little Wi-Fi at this retreat area that I'm visiting Lisa at. So good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. I'm gonna do a very brief check-in, a chance to share a little gratitude and set sights for the day. And heck, since I'm here, let's start with a song that I make up right now. Well, I'm out here in Hamul and there's not a lot of cars. I'm gonna make up some lyrics so you can listen to my bars. And when we shared that gratitude, it lightens up our load. And if you've got some brain thoughts, let it bounce around those nodes. Cause we're sharing gratitude and we're lifting attitudes. And this is not the best song, but it's the one that we've got. Good morning. Hello, Annalise. Good morning. I am grateful to have had a wonderful brief visit with Lisa. She's at a solo retreat in Hamul, which is like 45-minute drive from where we live. It's beautiful and deserty and quiet and birds and beautiful sunset and hot tub, and we had a wonderful dinner picnic. I'm so grateful for this incredible healthy dinner she made, and we ate on the picnic table that overlooked the sun setting and the hills and rocks and just nobody around, and it was just really, really special. So feeling very grateful for that opportunity. Good morning, Razorblade. I am grateful for some really beautiful conversations I've been having with Lisa. And she just walked in the room. So now I need to say, and I'm grateful for Lisa. She's great. No, she is. She's so special and so wise and smart and beautiful. I'm just so lucky to have a partner that is such a deep thinker and feeler and wise person, and I can kind of push into my scary stuff and know that she can hold it. And I think that she can trust me, that she can push into her dark stuff and I can hold it too. And I feel very, very blessed, very grateful. Good morning, Juan. Good morning, everyone. As I said, I'm on location visiting Lisa, so there's going to be a real brief just check in and a reminder to look for something to be grateful for today, to be someone who shows up with kindness and patience for ourselves and for others. Razorblade says, I'm grateful to be here today as this chest infection is kicking my butt. Oh, well, sending you healing energy and hope that you have a chance to rest. Chris, sending good vibes. I wouldn't be where I am without you. Oh, thank you so much for saying hello and sending your good vibes this morning. Much love to you. Hello, Zoe. Happy hump day. I'm just really grateful for this location and grateful for its impact on Lisa. I can feel in her the healing of being out by herself in the quiet, and as she's been sharing her transformative healing process of stillness. It's been really beautiful. Good morning, Daniel. And good morning, everyone. Happy hump day, everyone. Happy 4th of July Eve. What a weird holiday on a weird time in American history. Ooh. I used to have all sorts of thoughts that I would share around Independence Day. All sorts of ways to be proud while also recognizing the limitations and struggles of America. And this year is I'm having to dig deep to celebrate. Yeah. Well, but that we won't get into that. It's gratitude time. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my personal experiences of freedom. I'm so grateful for my feeling of safety, the whatever corruption is in this system that I live in. I'm so grateful that I do feel safe. I feel that now I know that isn't true for everyone. So I won't say, like a friend said yesterday, goes, I don't like to say for liberty and justice for all when I do the pledge, because I feel like that's not true. But I will be grateful for the safety of myself and my parents and so many of my loved ones. Zoe is grateful for the road trip to Portland ahead of us today. Oh, have a blast. I was recently close. Oregon is so gorgeous. Well, with that, maybe I will say thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and sharing a little good vibes and reminding one another that the world is filled with love ambassadors like us. And maybe one of the we've been having deep conversations, Lisa and I, and one of the things that we were talking about this morning was really a reminder, really above what one of the core concepts of this a love ambassador is, that it's about the tiny acts that you can do. You know, can you relieve a person's suffering? You know, if I think that we have an incarceration epidemic in this country, that is overwhelming. But could I be a pen pal to one person? I could do that. And to feel like that's enough. Like to make direction, not systems. Can I make a step in the direction of relieving suffering? And not to, I know it's generally, it's not ideal to do good things and then brag about them, but I will share some of the things that I've done in the last couple of days, just because I think to have examples of how can I take. So yesterday I was at the gas station and the guy next to me is like, hey, can I Venmo you some money? I don't have any cash. And I said, hey, you take an unleaded? And I just went over to his car and gave him, 4 gallons, just like, here you go, bro. And then the day before that, I had an online friend who's broke and can't turn on their air conditioning. And I was like, they don't know yet, but I sent them a check. I'm like, I want you to be able to turn your air conditioning on. Like, how can I relieve suffering of one person? And if we can all make that our mission, instead of being overwhelmed by the suffering in the world, overwhelmed by the corruption, overwhelmed by the magnitude of the problems of our world, then we can be love ambassadors. There's this, great Ram Dass quote we talked about this morning. Like, he was asked, like, what the fuck is going on with the world? And it was asked in the late 60s, but it could be today. Like, are we headed towards like an enlightenment, or are we headed towards apocalypse? Like, is this what's going on? And he goes, well, I think to myself, like, what would I do if we were headed towards enlightenment? I would still my mind, and whenever possible, try to relieve the suffering of others in the world. And what would I do if we were headed towards apocalypse? I would try to quiet my mind and try to relieve suffering whenever I could in the world. It's like, okay. So then maybe don't spend so much time getting spun out and freaked out about the magnitude of this world's problems, and just do what you're going to do anyways, which is quiet, work on the war inside you, and relieve the suffering around you. Ta-da! Love warriors, love ambassadors. We've got our papers. We've got our mission. We don't need to spin out on the election or spin out on the environment. We don't put our head in the sand, but we've got the same orders. Good morning, Sid. Grateful for confirmation this morning that we have enough Thursday passes for me and my gang to come early and help with the build. Nice. Alice is grateful for their granddaughter and sharing her life. Oh, Kimberly is grateful for lots of work and play opportunities. Yay. Chris is eager to have more deep conversations. I have my time as a construct hat on. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Juan is grateful for just having life be normal. Amen to that. Sid's grateful for my privileges, where I live, my skin color, etc., that put me in a position to use my voice to be anti-racist and anti-xenophobic. All right. Thank you for all the gratitudes, everyone, and the love and the connection. Now, wherever you are, give yourself a big old squeeze and feel this embrace, feel this hug, feel connected, part of this massive shared human experience. Each one of us try to keep our cell in the organism healthy so we can try to do our part. Don't get overwhelmed with the big. Try to get healthy with the micro. Healing ourselves and the body around us. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of us, thanks for being here this morning. I love you. Have a beautiful day.